The other day I was at the beach with my kids and I told my son, I'm like, bring me a handful of sand. So he goes, he scoops up the sand in his hand and he carries it over to me. And by the time he gets over to me, there's no sand left. So he goes back, he does it again, grabs it, and he's literally sitting there watching the sand pouring out of his hands. And it's kind of the same thing with motivation. It's kind of the same thing you're doing. You're starting this new plan, you're starting this new nutritional plan, you're starting a new gym, you're starting working out. You have all this motivation, your hand's really full, and then you start walking over, life starts getting in the way, and just that motivation just starts falling through the cracks. And that's when you need to start developing the tactics and habits that you need to be focusing on. You shouldn't be focusing on the goal of losing weight, but focusing on the habits that are going to get you there, because that's going to keep you there. So it's the same thing for those of you that have kids. If your kid came up to you and said, I'm not going to study today, what would you tell your kid? Get in your room and go study right now. You're going to go do that right now because I said so. And sometimes we have to do things when we don't want to do it. But that's why we really need to try and focus on those habits that are going to get you there. So remember that next time you're looking for motivation. There's no such thing. That tank runs empty all the time. You need to focus on the habits that are going to get you there. Focus on those habits, and I promise things are going to change.